Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today? Welcome back, welcome back. What's up, Hamter, Sal, Zoro, Pit, Flame, Zag, Jitsi, Arit? How's it going? How's it going? Hope everyone's having a great day so far. But we are gonna be testing our magic find and stuff today. Although there is one thing that we could also do for a little bit of SkyBlock XP. So we're going to do that as well. So starting off, we're just going to go ahead and buy our gecko shards. Now, I don't want to spend too much money on this because it's still really expensive, but we can get a couple easy levels here, or easy XP. So we're going to do that. We're just going to buy a couple chameleons. They're still really expensive. But we're going to do this chameleon with gecko to make minotaur shards. That's how much it takes to make them. So that's like about 5 mil a piece on Bazaar at the moment. They're going for 6 mil. If we were to create a buy order and that go through, then that would be great, but I don't think that's going to happen. So we're just going to do this, and we should be able to just siphon those. That gets it up to level 1 for now. We'll keep doing that every day until the event starts and hopefully get it up to around level 3. It's half a magic find per level, so it'll help us a little bit when the event starts, but it's also just a little bit of free XP. So we are now 37% to 523, currently 66th in the global ranking. So not bad at all. It was good. Bix was supposed to be studying for something, but I hopped in the stream instead. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see exactly how much magic find we get, chat. This is the test. So I currently do have all my enrichments on Magic Find, which we do have 2 new enrichments thanks to the update yesterday. We got 2 new legendary talismans, so that's pretty helpful. Let me find a private lobby real quick, but basically the gist is I shouldn't need Daedalus Blade for Slayers anymore, which is really weird. It's pretty weird. We'll see exactly how it looks, but I may have to actually swap to 1.8. I think we are going to do that, because walking on slabs on 1.21 is just not fun. Got priorities, let's go. That 751, is that good? It's pretty decent. It should be 30. Yep. All right, hold up. Let me swap virgins because we had to be on 1.21 for the fusions there. Let's do this first. Well, let's see. Yo, what's good, Cat? How's it going, dude? Good morning, cartoons. Good morning, good morning. Let's see what we got. Yoink. Wait for it. All right. Now we should be chilling. I will turn on the resource pack. Let's do that real quick. And yeah, so basically we should be doing more damage, or well, we're always doing more damage with Halberd, but we should be getting more magic find with Halberd now thanks to Hab Tactics. Because with Hab Tactics on, we just get a bunch of extra magic finds against or on our Slayer weapons. So we'll see exactly how much the difference is, but I imagine it's going to be pretty substantial. So let's first off go ahead and spawn this first one. We'll use our Dayblade, see exactly how much we get. It does 1.5 mil damage per. Okay, we didn't actually get a drop there, so I don't know what our magic find was. And yeah, I mean, you can already tell. Actually, wait. Let me first off call Maxwell, because like, oh, our damage is so much worse with Crown of Avarice. Actually, I just don't have the right attributes on. Let me actually equip the right pet here, and then call him and see what we can get set up. But let's see. So yeah, we can proc 10 into this, and then another 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, and the rest goes in strength. And we should be good. And we'll see exactly how this goes. But we are doing 2.9 mil, which, I mean, we do have the G-Drag equipped right now. So not the elephant. Let's swap to the ghoul. That was with G-Drag. So now with ghoul, we're still doing over 2 mil. Which, okay, that one was 1.9. I think normally we were doing a bit less than that. So I think the 100 mil crown has been buffed by this update, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. It's very inconsistent. Maybe not, because that one was 1.8. That's 1.9. 1.8 again. I don't know. Maybe I was just getting lucky with those other ones. I don't know. It's hard to tell, bro. The Fabled makes it so different. The time to get 250 magic find. I should hopefully be getting that much with Halberd already. We'll see. I might have to put Divine Gift on it to make that happen, which I will do. It's 100 mil. So I don't know if I'll do it today, because I kind of want to wait until the event to see how much money I have left over after all those investments. Okay, so that was 248 with the Daedalus Blade. Now, without a Gummy Bear on the Halberd, let's see how much we get. I think it's going to be still higher than the Daedalus Blade, which should be pretty interesting. But yeah. Want to do Kudra eventually? Need a Warden Helmet first, though. Honestly, for T1, you don't need one. You just need a mage setup for T1. Okay, so with Halberd, okay, no Gummy Bear, it was 225. I don't know why I was thinking it would be higher. Yeah, I do need the Gummy Bear. So Gummy Bear, it's lower. Without Gummy Bear, it's lower. But with Gummy Bear, dang, 500k per? That's insane. I need to make some. I need to make some myself, I think. How much are chili peppers right now? Okay, I mean, they're not that crazy, I guess. But yeah, I can make some myself. Yoink. Alright, here we go. Now with Gummy Bear, 285, bro. Goodness. And the kill is just instant, by the way. So, rip the Dayblade, man. RIP, he's going in there. We're not going to see him for a while. For a good long while. Because it is Halberd only now. So, with Halberd, though, we're doing 2 mil there. You know what? Let's test with our AOTV because it shouldn't change. 600, 650. So, it's about 650. And then we swap to the Warden. 720, 720, 720. Okay. So there you go, fellas. Warden is definitely a lot better for damage. Good grief. But, I mean, the Halberd, we're still using the Crown because we do have Tactics on it. I might swap the Warden Helmet to have Tactics at some point, but, again, I'm kind of broke right now, so... What happened today, basically, with yesterday's update, it no longer copies the magic find of whatever pet you're using. The Chimera still does, so Chimera levels still matter. But if you had just a base Daedalus Blade, it's now no longer the best magic find weapon for everything in the game. Still the best magic find weapon for mythological ritual, but everything else, it's just... It is nerfed now. But hey, my Have Tactics actually coming in a lot more handy. So, even 9 nerf and no Daedalus magic find for pitching mobs is tragic. It do be a little rough out here. I mean, the bobbin time changes that they had a while ago make bobbin time a little better, you know, with only 5 people to max the stats on it. So you don't have to have a party of 10 now to have max bobbin time stats. So that helps a little bit with the sea creature stuff, but yeah, I'm hoping that they with the Lotus Atoll, maybe they give us some better ways to get magic find on sea creatures would be nice. Would be funny if I found 2B again and flexed a higher magic find than his. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm sure you got it. I don't know what else I could really do other than, of course, Chimera levels on the Halberd, which we may do, honestly. I'll probably keep upgrading the Dayblade a bit. We'll get Dayblade up to at least Chimera 3, probably this next event. And then, if we have leftover Chimera books after that, then I'll throw them at the Halberd. Because we're going to need it now. Text pack is that. It's linked in the description, and it's a mixture of like 12 different packs. And all the names are in the description as well. Recommend Crimson / Warden for over Crown of Avarice for Slayers, and put Legion on Crown of Avarice. Not really, honestly. Even though the Warden Helmet does more damage, like I'd say Warden Helmet's probably might still be worth it for Blaze. But like everything else, I'd rather use Crown of Avarice just because of the speed. I mean, realistically for me right now, like I'm 2-tapping the boss. 1, 2. I mean, I got a ferocity proc there, so that helped. How much ferocity do I have at base? Let me look. I have 42 ferocity, so generally I should be 2-tapping. Like 2 out of 3 bosses, or 4 out of 5 bosses, I should be 2-tapping. But something like that. The others I'm 3-tapping, and even if I was wearing the Warden helmet, I'd still be 2-tapping. So it's like, meh. I'd rather have the speed. It really just depends on how much you don't like having the speed nerf. So generally for the end game players, it's just going to be better to run Crown of Avarice even with slightly lower damage. I mean, you know, you could, of course, for the very end game players, get 9-star Infernal Crimson Helmet. And that's better for damage than Warden Helmet. And you get the speed. So that would be ideal, you know, is a Crimson Helmet now. But as far as Slayers go, that would be no number 1. But yeah, we got more magic find with daggers than Chimera 5 Day Axe. Yeah, it's kind of crazy now. Kind of crazy. But donate to me. I only have 3 bill coins, bruh. I'm out here with less than 500 mil, man. Come on now. I'm like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get the Mythic Griffin. Straight up. Like, it's gonna be bad out here. I need to get that right off the rip, and we're just gonna be struggling, dude. We're just gonna be out here struggling. But yeah. When you said Crimson / Warden, I thought you meant like Crimson armor with Warden helmet. Lol. But yeah. So, I mean, of course, have tactics for Slayers over Legion all day, but can't afford have tactics, then Legion is fine. Ba-da-ba-doom. Yoink. Nice. Next. Tell me what to prep for Diana. I mean, it's hard to say right now because everything's so ridiculously expensive. If I was gonna prep something at the moment, it would be for the Griffin upgrade stone. But for that, this is straight up gonna cost me, I mean, it's not too bad, but like this is 40, almost 50 mil from this. See, that's 50 mil plus, it's like 70 mil ish plus the Mythos fragments. So I'll probably buy all that stuff once I get the Mythos fragments for it. The thing is, most things require the Mythos fragments. So in the video yesterday, I kind of showed all the things you could do before the update comes out, which is get some of the shards, get the new talismans, and that's about it. Everything, pretty much everything else requires Mythos fragments, which are unobtainable at the moment. So I wouldn't recommend buying the stuff for them until you have the fragments from the event. So everybody at the start is going to be using a legendary Griffin. So it's like not gonna be the greatest on that front because we're all gonna be grinding out those fragments. But once we get all the fragments, we'll be chilling. Why do you play 1.8? Because for Badline, at least it runs better, and of course, like the mods are more advanced on 1.8 because they've had more time to be built. So 1.21 mods still aren't quite where I'd like them to be. At least for Badline, which Badline's just not getting updates now, and the performance on 1.21 is just trash. Plus, I like my texture pack on 1.8, and it doesn't work on 1.21. So, lots of reasons. Mythos Fragment on Bazaar, I think they should be, but like you can't buy them right now because nobody has them. Mythos, no they are not. And of course there's one on the auction house. So, yo, what's good, Pip? You gotten the new talismans? Yeah, I got those done. So we got the talismans, we've got most of the attributes. I'm only level 1 on Minotaur, but everything else we got done. So we're currently 66th in the world, finally level 522. So that's pretty epic. But yeah, it's very odd doing things with only Halberd now. But we get 285 magic finds. You know, at the very least, I can get like I think at the very least we can grab Divine Gift 1, you know. At the very least. So, let's do that. Just do 1 for now. I don't want to spend 100 mil getting up to level 3, but we'll put 1 on there. So, there we go. 2 extra Magic Find. Let's go. Oh, Nightbot got match. Plus 3.5 Magic Find, so that's W. It should actually be plus 4. Because the enrichment on the... Well, I guess there was already the enrichment, yeah, on the legendary. Because it's... Yeah, never mind. I'm out here trolling. Thinking I had to upgrade my Pest Hunter Relic yesterday, but I did not. I did not. Chimera 5 AOTS win. Come on, bro. Copy me. Real. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that one. I might get it up to like Chimera 2 during the event, but I probably won't go higher than that. Quick Claw, Power Creep is absolutely vile. Relic should only buff combat stats and Magic Find, not every stat available. I mean, I imagine when they do Glaciite Lake, they'll probably add in, you know, an upgrade of Quick Claw or something. So, it's probably just temporary, if I had to gamble. But I mean, even then, it's way more expensive, you know, as well, I think, right? Because Quick Claw is like less than 100 mil, isn't it? Well, about 100 mil. How much are minus relics? Oh. Yoink. Dude, yeah, so it's like 100 and or 210 mil plus the Hephaestus Anvil. So it's probably off rip gonna be 250 mil plus. Just kind of crazy. The Atom Split also get to change. What do you mean? Like, the Slayer weapons themselves have not been changed. It's just the Dayblade that got nerfed. So that makes the Slayer weapons better for Magic Find if you have Habanero Tactics. So if you don't have Hab Tactics, then, you know, it's just whichever weapon has Chimera on it, basically, will be better Magic Find. But if you do have Hab Tactics, then you eat the gummy bears, then the Slayer weapons are definitely better off of that. Yo, good Electra, how's it going, bro? Got all 3 helmets with Hab Tactics, so I'm debating if I switch it to Legion on the crown. I mean, I wouldn't say it's really worth it, just because, like, most of the time when you're killing stuff, you're not going to be close to other players, like the smaller stuff, like Minotaurs, so it's not really going to help that much. And then when you do kill the big stuff, generally you swap to Sara gear, right? So, which I guess now, actually, the crown does give 22.5 Magic Find, so you will be using that on your Sara swap now. If you have 100 mil on it, then it's goated. But, so maybe. It might be worth it, actually, yeah. Very nice, Electro. Yeah, I was thinking about it. If I was going to do an Iron Man, I think I would do, like, 5 levels of video. Just be like every video will go for 5 levels. And then just give me something to grind off stream a little bit. Because, again, realistically, at this point, I have revs, and I have what's it called? Dungeons. And dungeons, I would rather do because it gives Skyblock XP at this point, but just gotta make sure you're on when everybody else is on. And everybody in the guild is in EU, so when I'm trying to get on most of the time, they're already in bed. But I want Sara swap, to be honest. Mythos all the way? I don't think so. Mythos is just gonna be so bad for damage. Like, it gives, I mean, I guess it gives 50 strength, which would be doubled, plus the ancient stuff, but like, the crit damage and everything else from this, plus like the extra ferocity and the damage, I guess the swipe damage won't, or the dominus stacks won't really come in handy. I don't know, maybe it'll be useful. I didn't realize it had the 50 strength on it. I don't know. I don't think it'll be better for damage for sure, but it'll at least not be terrible. So yeah, I guess maybe Magic Find swapping may not be the play. Yeah, Ancient would be double 2, yeah. I thought it was, I didn't realize it gave 50 base strength as well, which, is that the whole set? I mean, we won't be using the equipment, I don't think. Using the armor, though. Okay, so it's not 50 on the whole set, either. So, like, the boots are only 10. Whereas the whole set here has... Why does this one have more strength? What did I do to this? Oh, it has... It's not because of the strong mana level. Why do my leggings have more strength? Wait. Oh, it's the gemstones. Yeah. So, yeah, I got gemstones in this. That's why they're... Does the Mythos have gemstone slots? It does have one. I mean, it could be alright. Again, it's not going to be better for damage, but, like... It is also just a whole nother set you got to put Legion on. So I don't know how to feel about that part. But yeah. We'll see what it ends up looking like. I think it'll be, like, usable for sure, but... Yeah, the damage won't be as good. It's just... I don't know. I might just stick with Crimson, honestly. Just because it's another set to put Legion on, and Ancient, and Recoms, and everything, and that's a lot. That is a lot. Plus gemstones if we're going to go to that level. It's just... Maybe I'll use Warden Helmet. No, I'll have to use Crown. I'll probably have my Sorrow gear in my inventory and just, like, do this and click it to swap. That's probably what I'll do. What point would Crimson be better than Mythos? I don't know, man. Like, I would say Infernal, but I'm not sure if it's lower than that. There might be, like, Fiery, a level of Fiery, like Fiery 7-star or something. That's better as well, but I would say Infernal, just because of the swipe buffs, or the Dominus stack buffs. Drop a bit of damage, but you get 15 Magic Find more. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Decisions. Maybe. It's gonna take a little bit to get, at the very least, anyways. I'm gonna be throwing so much money at this, man. It's so bad. Oh, I'm too poor for this, bro. I only got 400 mil, man. Like, oh, it's gonna be so bad. I'm already gonna be spending like 70, 80 mil on the Griffin pet, and then I gotta get the spade upgrades. Man, it's gonna be rough out here, but needless to say, we're not doing profile reviews this weekend. We're going to be doing the Diana event the whole time. So, starting Saturday, I'll probably... I don't know, what time is it going to start? It's going to be like 5 a.m. Good grief. I don't know. That'll be actually 6 a.m. Which isn't as bad. You know. But, I don't know if I'll get up that early. I might have to. I might have to get up at 6 a.m. and just start when it starts, low-key. I think it'll be worth it. So, probably not going to stream on tomorrow and Friday. I'll take Friday off, because normally I take Sunday off, but I'm probably going to stream Sunday after church as well. See what happens. But, Dianathon, exactly, dude. Get a whole squad up and running. See how we do. I don't know how long that stream's gonna be. I'm not doing a 24-hour, but like, I might do 12 or more. We'll see. See what happens. Yo, what's good, Nate? How's it going, bro? Yoink. Come here, dude. Voila. Snag this. Alright. Gambled 900 mil today. Dang. Do a 120-hour reel. Real and true. Can't miss 1 minute of Diana. I think the damage to my health from that would not be worth it. Low key. I'm just sneeze. Excuse me, good grief. Gambled 900 mil, lost 900 mil. Oh. Oh. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. Dang, we're getting the smite 6s today. Where's the other loot, though? I mean, I guess we do have a little less magic find than normal. 287, not quite what it used to be. So, unfortunate, but do what we can. I'm thinking now. Ay. I think I'm gonna keep Hab Tactics on the helmet. Like Legion, help a little bit, but not enough to be worth it, I don't think. How much is Legion right now? Good night, bro. If I'm getting that on 3 pieces, that's like 140 mil all on its own. 135 mil-ish. Good grief, dude. What the crud? This is gonna hurt me. I think I have the recom saved up, though. Somewhere, right? Is it in? It might be an ender chest. Yeah, we got 4 recoms. I can use 3 of those on the armor. Is there a point in recomming the spade now? I don't guess so, right? Surely not. I have 700 mil left and Archfiend dice left as well. Oh goodness. I can already tell where this is gonna go. Just run M5 for Legion. Not that desperate. I'm pretty desperate, not that desperate. 64. Yay, 1 Minecraft stack. Poggers. But if y'all haven't already, make sure to drop a like on the stream. Helps out a lot. It really does. And also, make sure you're subscribed. We're closing in on 30K subs. Trying to get there before the end of the year. Got 1.6 thousand to go. And trying to get that in the next 2 months. It's a lot to do, but I think we can do it. I think it's very doable. I just got to make a bunch of shorts this week. And that'll help a lot. Which we got a lot of things to make shorts on now. So that should help. Want to do M7 in a few hours? Perhaps. Perhaps. You know what's really nice is thanks to the new talismans, I actually get enough tuning points now to where I don't have to drink a potion to hit max speed as mage with full storm. So with all my tuning points on speed, I just get full speed now. Feels good, man. Pretty epic stuff. 5 subs and you do a T5 rev with an ultimate Jerry 5 AOTJ. How much is ultimate Jerry? Let me look at this. It's doable. It's doable. I don't know if I could kill it in time, honestly. I don't know if it'd be possible. Yo, what's good, Slothy? How you doing this morning, man? How you been? Been pretty good, dude. My magic find has taken a little bit of a hit. So it's not too much worse. It's just I do have to spend 500k every hour now on the gummy bear, which is a little bit annoying. So that's a thing we got to worry about. Good times. The magic find cooked. It's not too bad just because I have Hab Tactics. It's pretty bad on the Dayblade. So I believe it was like 255 with Dayblade. It was 225 with no gummy bear on the halberd, and then with gummy bear it's 287 now because I put Divine Gift 1 on it. So I was getting 285. I upgraded it, so it's 287 now. But we put the other 2 Divine Gift levels, you know, that'll make it 291, and then start putting Chimera on there. Start getting the upgraded minus relic on the G-Drag, like all this stuff definitely will add up and help out. to cover the loss a bit. So I think it'll be all good. Should be all good. Just got home, was hanging out with a friend. Very nice, very nice. Bro touched grass. How dare you? With trophy fishing armor? Yeah, that's not happening. I physically could not do that. Like, first off, I'd have to buy trophy fishing armor. Because I salvaged mine back before you didn't have to. But I mean, I have to buy that back, and I think that's like 5 mil a piece or something from the janitor. So that's definitely not happening. Mineral armor, I think even, again, I just physically couldn't do enough damage. Like, it's just not possible. I don't think it'd be possible. AOTJ does nothing. Absolutely nothing. But Iron Man series to reach 30k, that would be something. I could use that as leverage. If we hit 30k subs by the end of the year, I do an Iron Man series. I could do that. That I could do. I don't know. I don't want to, again, I don't want to do like anything too huge. It's going to take me forever, you know? So if I were to do an Iron Man series, I'd probably limit it to like getting to level 200 or something. Seeing how long it takes to get there. And then, or maybe 250, I don't know. We'll see. What am I doing here? I was checking this and getting rid of these. Because they're so annoying. Yay. Strong dragon. That would be doable, yeah. I think. I don't know, I'd have to see how much damage I'd do with an AOTJ. Heck W. I think I have a signature edition in here. Somewhere. I want to say. I might have sold them, actually. In a time of desperate need. I think I did. Unless they're hiding in a backpack somewhere. It looks like that's what I did. Aha! Well, there you go. Aspect of the Jerry with Ultimate Jerry 5. Wow. Oh, it has a wooden singularity on it. Wait a minute. I can't actually go to the park to get that refunded, but that's a little bit of money. How much are those? 3.5 mil? Got 3.5 mil chilling in there? Alright. That could help. That could help. Alright, if it's like, if it's December and I haven't hit like 29k yet, then I'll probably, I don't know, we'll see. No spoilers. No spoilers. What do you mean refunded? They changed one singularity, so they now buff axes and give them like forging stats, I believe, or extra damage against woodland mobs, something like that. But yeah, they're buffed on axes now, so it's not a wooden sword thing anymore. So if you have one on your wooden sword, you can go get it taken back and refunded. But yeah, Magic Find real. It is real. Does it work? That's another question, but it is real. Doot. Yoink. But I mean, during Jerry with Aatrox perks, that's the most Magic Find you get, and that's when I've dropped the most Warden Hearts. So it kind of makes sense. It does kind of make sense. Doot. New player, currently have 400 mil in Bazaar. Dang, bro's got all the moolah. Well, generally, forging is a good thing to start off with. Also, farming can be good, or the rifts. All good options. Nowadays, I would definitely recommend forging, because it's not actually the forging thing that makes money, it's the hunting side of the forging update that makes money. So, going for the hunting XP can definitely be worth it. For sure. Why doing Rev? Still trying to drop a matcha die, dude. Still haven't got one. The grind is real. Until now. Drops one on the next boss. Again, if I do drop one, that's like straight up a ton of Warden Hearts, and that would come in clutch right now. Right before the update, drop a matcha die, sell the Warden Hearts. Bada bing, bada boom. Not only have a new video to edit, but also a ton of money to spend on making another video. Be fire. 46 mil overflow XP and hunting. Ah, that's how we got our money in Bazaar, eh? I see. Alright. Well, you can either, if you're going for a more mid-game money method, then you could go for mining or start going for combat stuff, because once you get into like F5 and above, it starts making pretty good money. So honestly, for me personally, I would probably go more the dungeons route or combat route, just in general, because first off, most people generally find it more fun, but also mining's in kind of a weird place at the moment. It kind of needs more changes. They've done a few changes on it to make it better for Iron Man, but I think it needs a little bit more adjustments to make it to where it's actually really good for money making again. Like, you can do stuff that's good, but it just requires so much time and investment, whereas dungeons makes money a lot sooner. So 455 good enough to start mining emeralds? Should be, yeah. I mean, again, you can do it at any level. It's not gonna make as much money as if you had the better stuff. So generally, I would recommend focusing on powder and doing all that stuff first, and while you're doing your powder grind, you should make enough money to upgrade the drill a few times, hopefully. So that's generally the better way to go about it, because the more powder you have, the more money you make per hour from that point forward. So it's just better to get that done as soon as you can in most scenarios. Making 30 mil per hour mining jade again. Used to pray for times like these. Dang. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. What do you think about the greenhouse thing? I know a lot of later game players are upset about it. I mean, I did max out crop milestones. That took me 700 hours. I'm not mad that they're changing it. I'm mad that it took so long. Because good grief, dude. I swear, that's the issue every time. They add a new update, takes forever to max it out. After you max it out, they change it and make it easier. And it should just, like, come out balanced, or get balanced within the first week, realistically. And then they can add in all these new garden mechanics and make everything easier. Like, I don't care about adding, like, it's cool that they're adding the mutations and stuff, nerfing the crop milestones. I understand why they're doing it. I'm glad that they're doing it. I'm just upset that it took so long, because then I wouldn't have spent 700 hours. I could get away with probably less than 200 hours on garden and be done, instead of having thrown an extra 500 hours of my life that I'm never getting back. Good times. But yo, let's go to Mill. How's it going? All that money you made from farming, though? Yeah, I would have made more if I had done it. Like, spent that time in M7. Or doing literally 90% of the other money methods that I did. That I, like, could have done with that same amount of time. Like, farming is not good for money. It's not bad early game, but whenever you're comparing the late game farming to late game mining, late game dungeons, everything else, like, everything else beats it, pretty much. So, drop 7 recomp today. Very nice, very nice. Going good. Just got my last diamond contest and cocoa beans. Nice. Okay. Let them cook. I think I still need some diamonds, actually. I believe, even with max crop milestones, I think there's a couple crops I never got to diamond, which is mainly because the diamond ranks didn't exist whenever I got the crop milestones max. A few of them. So that's the reason, I believe. But yeah, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. I think I will do a video. Again, I've talked about this a few times. I'll probably do a video where I max garden. Once this crop mutation update comes out, maybe it'll be easier to get all the what are they called? All the contests done. Should be a bit easier to get the max rank on everything. How do you make money by shard fusing? So a lot of times, like let's just take, for example, right now, chameleon shards are 3.4 mil. Gecko shards are, for 2 of them, it'd be 100 or 1.4 mil. So in total, it's like 5 million coins for a gecko shard, or 5 million coins for those shards. Fusing those shards makes a minotaur shard. And the minotaur shards for sell offer are going for 6 mil at the moment. Plus, whatever you fuse chameleons and reptiles, you know, it has a chance to give you double shards. So per shard, that is a mil profit. Every fusion that you do right there, that's a mil profit right now. On top of the chance to double fuse. So if you do get the like 20% chance to double fuse, then that's an extra 6 mil profit. So right now, making minotaur shards is crazy. Easy money. So I don't usually talk about bizarre flips and money methods, but there you go. Everybody's watching right now has a way to make a ton of money, which again, at the moment, it is risky. So I wouldn't recommend doing a ton of that. Like maybe do your normal gecko shards that you get from the NPC and then buy some chameleons for that. But thing is, once this event drops on Saturday, if those shards haven't sold, they're gonna drop in price a ton and not be profit. So got to be careful about investing in that too much. But do you make money by shard fusing? I don't make money. Yeah, I thought it said how do you make, but yeah, I don't do shard fusions, because first off, I'd have to swap to 1.21. That's a lot of effort. But yeah. All my money's made by shard fusing. Yeah, I mean, again, it is a very good money making method. It makes bank. Crocodile gets a lot of that, right? Yeah, I think the crocodile shard's the one that buffs the reptile fusions to give double fusions even more. How does the tracking thing work? So, you know how the E-Man 9 perk used to work? Basically, it increases your chances of finding the really rare mobs, such as Inquisitors. Like, now it's field mice are counted in that as well, so it increases your chances to find these really rare mobs. So the more tracking you have, the better your odds are of getting the rare stuff. Make 200 mil an hour by shard fusing? Dang, bro. I was out here cooking. Good grief. 200 mil is crazy. Absolutely mad. Boom. Let's grab these. Yoink. Skaith is buffed from tracking? Yes, I believe they are. Which they are buffed / nerfed, I want to say, because of the magic find changes with Daedalus Blade. You know, harder to get more magic find against them now, but they're easier to find. So, win-win. Also, Diana events. I mean, when Diana is elected, she'll have the tracking perk, so you're more likely to find Skaithas, but she won't have the pet luck perk, so you're less likely to drop pets. So, again, it's just a kind of weird spot where it's a buff / nerf. So, I got 3 billion net worth in 200 hours of playtime, and I'm E-Man 7. Dang, bro. Not too shabby. Bro's out here cooking. Let's see, do I have any? I need to buy a boost cookie, bro. Not again. I don't know, maybe I'll wait on that. I think I'm gonna wait on that, because it's probably better for me to just spend money elsewhere, which again, I could just sell it. I can sell the bits if I need to. We'll do this. See if we can get back up to 400 mil today. But what's our drop rate today, man? It's been really bad so far. Where's my loot? Where's my loot, dude? What's going on here? Cooked. 2 a.m. and I'm gonna get some macas. I think I've heard about what this is. I don't remember what it is though. I cannot remember. Somebody was talking about those at one point, and I was like, what the heck is that? And then they told me, and now I forgot. It's McDonald's in Australian. Ah, got you. Yeah, comprendo. McDonald's at 2 a.m. Hey, at least it's not 3 a.m. If it was 3 a.m., it'd be way worse. For real. How to get max tracking? You need the talisman from the Rift, not the Prism, the other one, the Future Calories talisman. That one gives tracking. You'll also need the new drop from the Sphinx, which gives extra tracking. There's also a perk from Foxy's Carnival that gives more. There's E-Man 9. There's also the Golden Fleece, which is the new cloak that you can make with the drop from King Minos, which is going to be the most expensive thing from Diana event now. And I think that's it. I don't know. There's probably something else. Mythic Griffin Pet also, I believe, gives some more tracking as well. So there's a lot of ways to get it, for sure. But most of them are unobtainable at the moment until the event starts. To be honest, Diana's way too overpriced. I don't think so. Like, all the things that you buy is to get drops that are worth a ton of money. Especially, I mean, you know, generally it's for Chimera, which is a lot of effort to go for, to be fair. But, like, you invest, like, specifically going for Chimeras. You really don't invest a ton of money. Like, most of the time when you're investing the money into the Diana setup, at least before now, it was also an investment into your Slayer setup and so anything else that requires Magic Find, fishing, you know. Now it is a little more based on Diana. You're going to put Chimera on your Dayblade at least, you know. But I think that'll be a lot less commonplace now, most likely. No, like, you need to get a few 100 mil, I guess, after the Diana V2, because Mythic Griffin. I mean, Mythic Griffin from Legendary Griffin isn't that much by itself, depending on Mythos Fragment prices. We'll see how much Mythos Fragments go for. But aside from that, it's 75 mil-ish to upgrade, not counting the Mythos Fragments right now. So, if the Mythos Fragments are a mil apiece, then yeah, it's 125 mil to upgrade from Legendary to Mythic. But I mean, even then, the Golden Fleece, like that drop, is going to be ridiculous. I imagine after the first event, that drop alone is probably going to be worth like 700 plus million coins, if not a bill plus. So, like, even though you're investing 100 mil plus, you're first off probably going to make that money back from Chimeras if you play enough. Not to mention, if you get one of these new rare drops, that's going to be even more. So, which actually, how much are these things? Yeah, people have already got these because they can drop from experimentation table apparently. So people have been putting money into the Anank feathers to drop them. Just kind of crazy. So now that drop is going to be, I mean, still worth more than Chimera is, which is kind of crazy. Which again, yeah, Chimera has dropped a little bit in price. It's probably going to keep dropping in price during the event, although again, people are going to be investing into it to get more levels on their Daedalus Blade. But I mean, you make a ton of money. It does cost a lot, but it's definitely more worth it to invest in Diana event, I would say, than like a mining setup. Mining setup requires way more investment and takes way longer to make the money back. And most people consider that like, you know, an actual part of the progression in the game and everything, which it is. But I would say the Diana event, especially right now during new updates, it's always going to make good money. So honestly, Arachne is probably pretty decent money right now as well, because you need so many braided griffin feathers for everything, which requires soul string from Arachne. So if you are looking for a good money method, how much soul string going for right now? 7k. Normally that's 5k a pop, I believe. So 7k a piece. making like an extra 40% more money from Arachne right now. If you're early game looking for a money method, Arachne's not a bad way to go right now. Especially if you're leeching. Leeching makes bank. Think Shellwise prices fell a lot. Last time I bought them, they were 100k each. Yeah. Depending on when you bought them. Like, they've dropped quite a bit. Like 60k yesterday. Something per shard. So they're, they did, I believe it was the last update before this, like RNBWs. When they did that, they buffed Shellwise spawn rates. So that helped a lot. Making them spawn more often means more shards being made per hour, means more being sold per hour, etc. The supply is meeting the demand a bit more, so the price goes down. That's the gist. Yoink. Gonna try to make me explode. How dare he? We're gonna hit 26 mil sword XP today, dude. That's pretty lit. That's legitness. Yeah, I was thinking about going for the Minotaur shard today. Again, we did go for it for a little bit. Spent a little bit of money on it. But I'm not trying to go fully bankrupt for this thing if we can help it. I need a stack of Minotaur shards, dude. I think I'm going to end up hunting them. Like, actually using hunt axe on them. Might be the case. Just so that I can get the stuff done as fast as we can. Get that extra magic find, you know? We'll see how it goes. Also nabs 36 shards when they were at the lowest. Dang, dude. Taking a month break for exams, probably won't even get on. Should I even bother buying new stuff? It's probably better to wait, honestly. Gets cheaper with time generally, and the admin said that they're gonna be having, they hinted basically that they're gonna be having Diana show up with mythological perk in the elections quite a bit in the next couple weeks. So the event will be going on for a while, most likely, even if she only gets minister. They did remove hidden elections, by the way. I didn't say that in the last video, but they did remove that, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I would wait. Price should go down of a lot of the things. But yeah. Realistically, I should be waiting and not investing in this in the Minotaur shard, because the second update drops, it's gonna be a lot better to invest in then. A lot cheaper. So I'll probably wait until then. And I mean, honestly, just actually hunting Minotaurs on update day, even after you've gotten all the shards you need for yourself, like, that's just gonna be money, bro. People are gonna be buying that stuff. I mean, I imagine shards are going for 6 mil a piece right now. They'll still probably be a mil after the update drops. And everybody's gonna need to stack them. So if you're trying to buy the whole thing at a mil a piece, it's a lot, dude. 64 mil to get the whole shebang done, which probably be smarter to stop after, like, you know, level 7 or something, instead of going all the way to level 10 on it. But day swap for Slayers is just gone now, and Hab's meta and Chimera also fall, so good stuff for getting Chimera on Slayer weapons. Yep. Which, if you don't have Hab tactics, you know, and you already have Chimera on your Dayblade, then you can still use that. But yeah, for Hab tactics users, we've now got to worry about putting Chimera on our Slayer weapons, which I'm not opposed to, as long as the price keeps dropping. I don't want to spend billions of coins on each of my Slayer weapons if I can help it. But, do what we can here. We'll do what we can. I'll definitely throw some of that money at, I probably actually should save up some Chimeras for when Guardian Slayer drops, because that would be pretty crazy. How nerfed, because Dayblade doesn't work for, like, it doesn't copy Magic Find anymore, and also the Crown of Avarice doesn't keep its Magic Find for anything aside from Mythological Ritual. But honestly, it's not too bad. I mean, I put, like, Divine Gift 1 on the halberd, and I think I'm straight up missing like 5 magic finds compared to what I had before. With no chimera on the halberd right now, like it's not too bad. Plus, not having to swap means I get to keep my combos up a bit easier, which is nice. So our guy who spent 2 bill on hypermaxing a Chimera 5 Claymore, and now he said the prices may crash and his money vanishes. Does sound about right. Does sound about right. Couldn't be me. Crown of Avarice over Warden damage wise? Nah, Warden's still better for damage. I'm just using Crown because I like speed. Speed is nice. Was it Magic Find with Hab Tactics without Chimera Slayer weapon, less Magic Find than Legion Day swap Magic Find? Depends on your G-Drag, I think. Because with max Magic Find, like max Hab Tactics, you get 60 extra Magic Finds on your weapon. You know, versus if you have the Dayblade with, it depends on the Chimera and also the pet, because I get 40 magic find on the G-Drag. So with Chimera 5 Dayblade, I get 80 magic find versus, you know, Hab Tactics, no Chimera weapon, I get 60. Slayer weapon, I get 60. So it depends on, like, that is with minus relic though. So without minus relic on your G-Drag or anything that affects magic find, like if you have Lucky Clover, that works too. It'd still be better. But with all that stuff, best foraging pet for early game, yeah, frog is pretty good. I mean, Ocelot if you don't have a frog yet, or have like the option to get a frog yet, but like frog is pretty decent. I think once it gets to epic, right? Can't remember. I think before that I was using Ocelot, and once it got to epic I swapped over, something like that. Dang, Pip. Nice. Deadline's annoying in the middle of a dungeon while mini boss targets you. I mean, when I was doing dungeons, I usually just try to not worry about them. Just easier that way. They're just kind of annoying. Yoink. Because imagine you get the darkness one in dungeons, bro. I mean, I'm doing mage, so I have to blood camp. I get the darkness mob. I'm just stuck, dude. Not good. Yo, it's good gamer. How's it going, bro? Back to being hypermaxed again. Very nice, very nice. I tried to find, did you lose? Not too much. I believe we lost 5. I yearned for the mines. Since I already have Hab Tactics, and I did have to put Divine Gift 1 on the halberd. If I put the other 2 levels, we'd only be missing 1 magic find. But yeah, not bad at all. Yo, Kirix with the sub, appreciate it. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Closing in on 30K for the red name. Also, drop a like on the stream. It's absolutely free. Helps out a ton. But yeah, not too much magic find loss, which is really nice, because that would have been problematic. Which, I mean, again, it is still a little bit lost, but not bad at all. Once we get 1 Chimera level on this thing, it's gonna be cooking, dude. Not to mention getting the G-Drag with the extra minus relic, the extra minus relic, the buffed minus relic, go kind of crazy. Which also, there's the what's the griffin pet upgrade? Is it the 4-eyed fish? Isn't that the name of it? I want to say. I can't remember. I didn't remember. Whatever it is, could go for that. The extra magic find on griffin pet could go kind of crazy nowadays. Now I don't need to day swap. Yeah, that part is nice. For sure. It's a lot easier for me to keep my kill combo up and get more magic find that way. So, helps a lot with that as well. Yeah, 4-eyed fish. Okay. Or I can do /recipe for 4-eyed fish. There we go. pre-digestion fish, reinforced scales, lucky clover. This thing gives 2,000 extra coins when digging up any griffin burrow, 10 magic find, and 55 defense. So, I mean, it'd be nice for the lower level mobs. Again, I'm still going to be pet swapping for the other stuff. So, can I one-shot the Strider Surfers for fishing XP? Just use a regular axe. Don't use a hunt axe. But, I mean, they have a lot of health, so you're going to need a lot of like combat levels and magical power to actually be able to do that. But yeah, that's generally the strats, to just don't use a hunt axe. But yeah, those boys got a lot of health and stuff. Still sick, bruh. 9 days, fun times. Which they did say in the patch notes. What was the... I thought it was something that had already been done. Yeah, Rune on Dayblade goes tough. Oh dear. Oh me, oh my. Okay, so hold up. In this list of patch notes, there was something somewhere. I think it's here. Let's see. Added a requirement for having a griffin pet equipped to damage other players. Okay, so it's only damage. So this was already a thing, right? Am I crazy? Or was that not already a thing? I don't know. It's weird. I swear that was a thing already. So I don't know if... Because if that was like required to loot share, that would be awkward. Because then no more pet swapping. If you're loot sharing, at the very least. Be kind of awkward. Yeah, it was the thing. So I don't know what the deal with that is. Why is it like 300 mil for full perfects on Devon and 655? Because they make a lot of money. Pretty much. Pretty much. If it was cheap, everybody would do it. Would common griffin be the best for mythos fragments? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me hold up. Yoink. Voila. So do they have a page? They had a page showing the mythos fragments drop rates. I might have to go back to the alpha page to see it. Yeah, I think we will. So if we go over to SkyBlock and then alpha here, let's see. New items, burrow loot. Here we go. So, wait a minute. Hold up. Let me pull up the, see if there's a page for him as well. Mythos fragments. All right. Can be dropped from griffin burrows using a spade. Okay, does it show drop rates? It doesn't show drop rates. And, okay, so you need the T2 spade to drop them? I thought the T2 spade required them. I guess it requires the, yeah, it only requires the hilt. Okay, so that's going to be the big thing then, is getting a Hilt of Revelations off rip. As soon as you can. So, good times. But yeah, it's not based on your griffin pet. It's based on the spade apparently. So, easier to kill mobs based on burrows, yeah. But also, I mean, I guess it would be better for mythos fragments specifically. But again, there's like all these other drops now as well that you're gonna want, I would think. But I guess going for mythic griffin off rip is probably more important, so it might not be a bad play. Could go pretty well. But again, it's just like, I'd probably use Legendary Griffin until you get the hilts first, I would say. Because the hilt is from the Minos Hunters, which again, they do spawn more commonly at tier 1, like at Common Griffin, but they have lower drop rates of the hilt. So it's like, decisions. How'd you get that 300 mil? I may or may not have dropped a handle on Friday. So that is 15th M7 handle. Spent a lot of money. I think I've spent like almost 300 mil on things prepping for Diana over the last couple days. So getting shards, getting the new talismans, getting some of the new armor sets. So lots of money's gone into this off rip. Let's grab these. Very nice, very nice. You know what's gonna be awkward is we're gonna be having, you know, Diana parties at the start, and then we're gonna have to split because some people are gonna get the Mythic Griffin before others, and if you don't have the Mythic Griffin, you're not gonna be able to kill the Mythic mobs that someone else spawns or loot share them. So it's gonna be like, it's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. I guess we could stay in the same party, maybe. Depends on how early people get the pets and stuff, I guess. But anyways, we'll see exactly what happens. I probably should make sure I've got my auto pet rules set up. Yeah, when dig a Griffin burrow, equip Griffin. That's what it should be. I guess when we start off, I'm still gonna do the magic find swapping. I might end up getting the Mythos gear though afterwards, and going for that. We'll see, because I am gonna want to wear the crown the whole time, so not having a magic find swap would be nice. I'd still have to pet swap though, so it's like, I'm gonna have to do work anyways. Need to put Legion 5. Yeah, I do not have to swap, and that'd be 150 mil on top of everything else. So I don't know, I probably won't have the money for it, at least at the start. If I sell some Chimera books or something, then I'll be able to. But need to get some RNG drops first. It's gonna be a very long grind. Crown prices increase so much. Oh, have they? I mean, it gives a lot more magic find now. That is true. It is kind of nice. But did they buff the base Crown of Greed as well? Crown of Greed. Yoink. Yeah, it gets magic find on mythological mobs. So that is fancy. Very fancy. 670 mil for a base crown? Seriously? Wait, what? Yeah, no. Okay, for a... Oh, for the base Crown of Avarice. Got you. I was like, wait, for a Crown of Greed? Hold on. Okay, base Crown of Avarice, yeah. I mean, I can believe that just because people have kind of been sleeping on the Diaz stuff for a while. And, you know, now with this Crown of Avarice, like, Avaricious Chalice prices, I'm sure, are through the roof. How much are those? Yeah, 250 mil a piece. We need 2 of those for the crown. That's 500 mil for that. If you don't insta-buy, if you're insta-buying, then that's a bill. Like, it's kind of redonkulous. Why didn't they force DS stock exchange? And it probably wouldn't have been a bad idea, but I mean, also... Ooh. Hey, Scythe Blade with... Oh, that's crazy. My my gummy bear just ran out, so I'm missing 60 magic find, and that's when I dropped the Scythe Blade? Alright, cool. Cool. What is that? What is that? Let's try and get another one of these. What is the recipe for these? And could I do it for cheaper? 4 chili peppers. And not really. Dang, that's crazy. Gummy bears are expansive, dude. Alright, scythe. Blade. Currently 9 million. We will take that. Easy coins. Easy monies. Alright, that'll get us up back to 390. If we can get to 400 mil again today, that would be good. We haven't had DS since they announced Diana V2. I mean, we had Jerry with DS perks, right? Or I guess he doesn't have DS perks. Never mind. Yeah, I guess we haven't. Has been a hot minute. Has been a hot minute. That's crazy. Has it been that long? I feel like we've had DS. But maybe she didn't have stock exchange. I can believe that part. I feel like we just had DS like not that long ago. We had her like October 1st, right? I guess since it came on alpha, we haven't had it, but they announced it like a few months ago. They announced it like when, I think with Forging, right? I believe Forging update, they announced it. So it's been talked about for a while. We just didn't know exactly what was going to change, I guess. But yeah. I see your halberd. Ta-da! There it is. You can pause stream if you want to. But I do need to get to upgrade the divine gift on it a bit. That is something I will have to do. But it's got divine gift for 1 for now. I'm just not going to throw more money at it. Just because I'm going to have to spend so much on this Diana update. Hopefully we'll make some money back from it and be able to throw that on this then. That is the game plan. But we'll see what happens. Only complaining because I have 600 mil into stocks? Dang. Well, I mean, if you have that much invested in, I guess you can't sell it for the, I guess you can't trade it for the chalices right now, huh? I suppose. Yoink. Wow, that's like our 7th Smite 6 today, bro. Where's the actual crazy rare drops, dude? What the crud? How much playtime you got on Garden? Oh dear, it's a lot. It's my most played island, almost 800 hours, man. Almost 800 hours spent on crop milestones. Sad times. Sad times. Again, I'm glad that it got nerfed, but wish it would have happened sooner. Wish it would have happened before I did it. Would have been nice. But yeah, again, boys, if you are just now tuning in, please make sure to drop a sub and a like on the stream. We are closing in on 30K subs on YouTube. Trying to get there by the end of the year. So just need like 1.6 thousand more. Getting pretty close. We got 2 months to make it happen. Try and get that red name. I believe it can be done. I do believe. Censor that word, garden. No. No. It's getting nerfed or buffed now, I guess. So you're gonna have to deal with it, dude. It's not gonna be that bad anymore. If anybody should want that word censored, it's me, bro. Come on now. Is it worth crafting the new Challenger's armor for Diana? I'd say Challenger's is probably not really worth it that much, but I do think the Mythos armor can be worth it. Just especially if you have a Crown of Avarice, because then you don't have to Magic Find swap. You can just use the same armor the whole event. Just have 3/4. Actually, is it worth it? Wait a minute. With Crown of Avarice, with 3/4, because it is a tiered set, right? The Mythos gear. So with 3/4 on, does it get 15 Magic Find, or is it only 10 at 3/4 still? So if it's 15, then yeah, then it's still worth it. But I'm not sure. Ever since I made the garden super farm, it's actually been pretty nice. Grind garden makes it so much easier. Hey, let's go. Yeah, that does help a lot. I mean, having the right farms and everything, for sure. It's gonna be 40% easier for the crop milestones. I think it's 60% easier. Did they not say? I thought it was 60%. Or yeah, I mean, either way, still a lot. But yeah, get the set bonus with the crown. Okay, so yeah, 3. If you get that, then yeah, I'd say it's still it's worth going for if you've got a crown, probably. Otherwise, eh. If you have already like Fiery Crimson and you don't have a ton of money to spend, you know, if you have the money to throw at it, then feel free. But like for most people, if you don't have a ton of money to throw at it, it is a limited time event. Having the absolute like minimal upgrades, it's like, again, it's like the same stats if you have decent Crimson and Sorrow Armor to swap to. Like, it's gonna be the same thing, same difference for the big drops. It's just you won't be getting the extra magic find for the little drops. So it'll be definitely more money per hour running Mythos gear, I would say. But again, it's a lot to invest into. So if you're not gonna play the event that much, it's probably not worth it. What do you think Chimera will be worth after Diana gets here? It's a good question. It was 125 once upon a time. It is now 80 mil. The question is it actually gonna be as common of a drop as everybody thinks it is? That's the big question. I think it depends. First off, you need a lot of tracking to make it actually better, I would say. Because even though the drop is more likely from Inquisitors, and you're more likely to spawn Inquisitors, it does take longer to kill everything. Legit, everything takes longer to kill now because of what's it called? Brains not functioning. Because all the mobs have more health. So it's kind of iffy. It's kind of iffy, I would say. I think it's will be more common, first off, or drop in price a bit just because more people are doing the event. So that alone probably make it go down. But I wouldn't be shocked if it stays about the same price as well. So, because there's also, the thing is now, people are going to want it on their Slayer weapons. It's going to be a lot more common to have Chimera on your Slayer weapons than it was before. So even with the supply possibly going up, the demand has also gone up a ton. So I think it's probably going to stay around what it's at now. Again, I could be wrong. It could go down. But I'm expecting it to be around 75 mil at all times from this point forward. I mean, again, it'll also depend on how often she gets elected. If she goes without getting elected for a while, then of course the price will go up. But you know, as long as she's getting elected somewhat substantially, then I don't expect it'll go up too much further. How about his magic find now? Haven't played yet. So Dayblade, of course, got its pretty significant nerf. I mean, I'm getting 40 less magic find while using Dayblade. But since I have Hab Tactics and the Halberd of the Shredded, and I only had Chimera 2 on my Dayblade, it's honestly not too bad. I'm missing like 5 magic find right now, which I only have Divine Gift 1 on this Halberd. So if I had the other 2 levels, I'd be missing 1 magic find, and that's it. Which actually the Renowned level would the Renowns on my gear would cover that low key. So I might be exactly where it was if I had Divine Gift. So kind of crazy. If I get Chimera 1 on this thing, we'll be cooking. Plus, I mean, also once we get the minus relics upgrade for the G-Drag, like that'll help a lot too. So in general, if you have Hab Tactics and like not too high of a Chimera level, I mean, even with a higher Chimera level on the Dayblade, low key might be getting, I guess the Chimera level will actually be worth more. So once I get minus relic, it might actually, again, with no Chimera, be better for me to run Dayblade. I don't think so, actually. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I think it won't be. I think it's generally at all times going to be better to run your Slayer weapon if you have Hab Tactics now. Think I should craft the Anguish Talisman now, or wait for it to drop, start as 5x price since the update drops. I mean, if you're gonna do the Diana event, I'd say it's worth going for, just because it is like 3 extra magic find, plus if you put the enrichment on, it's 3.5 magic find. So that's a pretty decent chunk of magic find, you know, which I didn't calculate that into my stuff for today either. But yeah, was Diana getting elected? We got another 4 days, about 3.5 or 2.5 days. Okay, 3 days ish. Do I have any Diana gear? How much coins do I need to do new Diana and start earning money? Excuse me. I mean, you can do the lower level Dianas now and still make money, which, I mean, especially this event, like Griffin Feathers alone is going to make a lot. So, I mean, depends on what tier of Griffin pet you have. You know? That's really the big question, is what tier of Griffin do you have and what's your gear for what upgrades you need to do. I mean, you know, of course, ideally you'd be able to do the legendary or the mythic, but you can't do that. Even just doing epic or rare is fine. None? Like, you got no combat armor and no Griffin pet? Or just no Griffin pet? Isn't Day still useless, like a Chimera 4 Day versus Chimera 4 Claymore? It still gives the same magic find? Yeah, except against Mythological. Dayblade gives a ton of magic find on Mythological. So Dayblade is not useless. It's just useless outside of the Diana event, pretty much. 25 mil is still pretty high. I was hoping it might go down to like 20, 25 mil. Nah, it is not going to go that low. There's no world where that happens. They would have had to make it like a 4% drop rate instead of just a quarter higher drop rate. Like, it was 1%, now it's 1.25%. Which again, you can spawn Inquisitors more often, but like, I don't think it's going to be that crazy. Like, again, the demand has gone up so much because now you want it on your Slayer weapons way more than you did before. Which before, you know, it was still better to have Chimera on your Slayer weapons, but you'd have to level each individual one. But now, Dayblade's absolutely useless for Slayers, so if you're a Slayer player, then you're going to want whatever your main weapon is, or main Slayer is, you're going to want at least a Chimera 1. It'll be around 50, 60. Yeah, I mean, I could see it dropping down to 50, but 25 mil, there's no world where it gets that low. Yo, what's up, Snow? How's it going, bro? Good morning, good morning. Let's see over that. Let's see. When's the Renowned better than Ancient on Crimson? When you start going for Magic Find. Pretty much. I don't know damage-wise, if it ever is. It probably is at some point, but it's really used for the Magic Find. So if you're doing Slayers, hey, there's loot, hog. If you're doing Slayers, or if you're doing Diana with Crimson, then I would say it's worth going for Renowned. No Griffin, I have Giant Sword for melee and 2-Force Necron with Primordial Helmet and Max Sword Boots. Okay. You might be able to, I mean, I would get a Dayblade for sure. Might be able to handle Legendary with that. I would try Epic first, though. I would just roll with Epic, maybe. Because you would be able to handle Legendaries, but it'd be slow. And you low-key may make more money. Unless you get lucky and drop a Chimera. From Epic, which, I mean, again, that you could get lucky and drop a Chimera. It could happen. Just depends on how much you're planning on playing. High value trade was insane, I can't lie. What's the name of that Guardian skin? And how much was that? Like, I don't know enough about skins to know exactly how much that was, net worth was in that trade, but that looked kind of crazy. Just dropped my 5th Emerald die. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. There's no way. Do you think I should get a G-Drag and Chimera on my hype? It's a big question. I would say wait on Chimera and see how much it's worth after Diana starts. couple days into the Diana, see how much it's going for, because it'll probably be cheaper. A little bit. But other than that, I mean, it's only, again, if you're maging M7, that's the only time you want Chimera on a hype. So if you're doing that, then could be worth it. But like, I mean, I'm getting by without one. Like, it's possible to mage without one. It's like, again, it's like a 5-second time save or something per run if you have one. Like, if you're gonna do a lot of runs, might be worth it. But like, again, it's billions of coins you're throwing at this one thing. Billions of coins for 5-second time save per run. Is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? If you don't have max magical power, it's probably better to throw money at that, in my opinion. We've got Eclipse with the 4 other dies. What in tarnation? There's no shot. How much emerald collection do you got, dude? What the heck? Ain't no way. Just send a screenshot of Vincent at that point. Like, that's crazy, bro. Because you can see in Vincent, how many emerald dies have been dropped in total? Was it like 4x the odds? I mean, it is 3 times as likely right now, so that makes a little bit more sense. There's the copper one and the fossil one. I guess this just changed, right? But yeah, we got... There's only been 245 of them dropped, and you've dropped 5 of them. What the heck, man? That's crazy. Watcher, legendary applied, no candy. Gave him about 1.2 bill worth of skins and coins. Dang, bro. Alright, thank you, Slothy. Appreciate you, man. Sleep well, dude. Trying to figure out what to get, because I just have my mage set up. Gotcha. I mean, right now, investing in Diana would be worth it. But the thing is, mage is not great for Diana now, because all the mobs are 50% resistant to magic damage. And also, they have way more health if you've got a mythic, or gonna get a mythic pet. So, might be worth to throw some more money at that side of things. Alright, sounds good, so have a good one, bro. Yeah, I've been playing, we've been running a little bit of rivals here and there, so I'm trying to hop in VCs a little bit more and hang out, but I can only handle so much guild brain rot, so Keck W. Yeet. Voila. Alright, alright, alright. There's a screenshot in Mining Cult of my 5 dies and a screenshot in the Die Hunter Discord. That's wild, dude. That's mad. Absolutely mad. Alright, so we're gonna hit 26 million stored XP today, bro. With no die in sight. It's rough out here. You know what I could do? We could, if a fossil die ever gets like 3x rates, I could go for, oh yeah, let me hit it with a pickaxe for real. Could go for that with scraps. How many of those have been dropped? I wonder. It's 1 in 250k right now, so with 3x it'd be like 1 in 166 or something. I don't know, 183 maybe. But there have been, dang, less than 200 drops. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, 2x at the moment. So it would go kind of wild. Can't wait for this event to start, dude. Me neither. I'm about to get up at 6 a.m. to start it. We're gonna be here on launch. We're gonna go ham, dude. That's the plan. Normal that Strider Surfer go out of the furnace thing. Who to what now? We're talking about the black hole? Is that what we're talking about? I am Confucian. Yoink. Got 10,000 visitors yesterday. Now all I have left for max level other than the new stuff are crop milestones. I regret to inform you that they are nerfing the visitor milestones as well. Heck W. Nah, I have no clue what we're talking about then. I am Confucian. Oh, what happened first? You get max level or greenhouse release? Probably greenhouse release. Just because, first off, mythological ritual is going to take me forever to get all the B series done. I don't know. I don't think I'm getting the B series done in first event. Like, I mean, it's possible, but I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to stream a lot, but they might have her get elected back to back. They did kind of hint at that in the patch notes, so maybe there's a chance. Regular kill in chamber thing. I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm not gonna lie. I am very confused. Are there any fishing guilds? I do not. I know my guild, and that's about it. Pretty much. If I remember correctly, the nerf is going to put the crop milestones between 31 and 32 of the current ones. Yeah. They're nerfing the visitor milestones too. I don't think they've said what they're nerfing it to, but I imagine it's like 3K or something to max probably. I hope they add new visitors. That would be cool. Some new unique visitors up and running. Might patch your level again if I hard sweat Diana. It could happen. I've been slacking a little bit. I did a little bit of dungeons yesterday, but I still got 550 plus runs to go. So it's not gonna happen overnight, that's for sure. Ever gonna chimera the halberd? I might. We'll see exactly what I need from this event. I'm probably gonna try and save my chimera books if I can. I might try and go for Chimera 3 on the Dayblade, but other than that, I'll probably spend some of it on the halberd. I'll go for at least Chimera 1, maybe 2 on the halberd. But I'm not gonna spend a ton of money on it if I can help it. Yoink. Alright, if we have 30,000 XP to go. If I drop a Warden Heart, I'll put Divine Gift 3 on the halberd. If I drop a Warden Heart from this, then I'll do it. I'll do it. Just dropped Livid Die. Dang, bro, GG. Everybody dropping dies in the chat. What in the world? Maybe I can drop one today. You know, if we drop a Matcha Die, that'd come in clutch right now. Missing 123 XP from the crop milestones alone. Yeah, I mean, that'll... What level are you at? Like, what's your XP? I mean, I'm at 37% to 523 right now. Yoink. Cooked. I know there's at least another level in the game. Probably 2. I think there's 2. Oh. Hello? Server? What in tarnation? My stream's fine, so it's not my internet. What the heck? Livid Dagger and Livid Die in the same chest. That's kind of wild. Well. That's awkward. Timed out. Rude. I didn't deserve to get put in the corner. What the heck, man? Error during login. Huh? Am I getting hacked right now? Is that what's happening? Be awkward. 521.12. Okay. So if you get that extra, then yeah, you'd be like 3 XP higher than, or no, 2 XP below me right now. Missing some of the currently obtainable stuff. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna depend on how much bestiary. I don't know. Well, it's gonna depend as well. So by the time Greenhouse comes out, I won't be max, I don't think, but I'll be like at least have more XP from dungeons. So I have another like 11 XP in total to get before the last 20 XP that'll be from hitting 50. So Guild Public, I invite people who are active in the chat, and we do have like a application system in the Discord, but I think the requirement right now is like level 440, because we're just trying to, we invite people who aren't active, we're trying to get just people who play M7 pretty much, so we can have more gamers for the M7 grind. Need 9 levels to hit level 440. What's the least boring thing I can do? Garden for a while, or dungeons, or bestiary? Milestone 220 in bestiary, farming 44, cat of 37. Okay. Probably master mode dungeons would be the least boring thing, but I mean, it also wouldn't be a bad idea to go for farming 60. Wouldn't be a bad idea. It's Finnegan right now, so while it's Finnegan, I would definitely say do the farming stuff, because it's way more fun while Finnegan's here, because the pests are spawning a lot faster, so you're actually having something to do more often than not. So yo, what's good, Daniel? I'm doing good. How are you today, bro? Let's see what do we got. Oh snap, oh snap. Yoink. There it is. Come on, drop me a heart. No heart. Sad. I don't know, chat. It's looking like we might not get Divine Gift today. It might not happen. Glad to hear that. Doing good. Glad to hear it, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Is it better to kill Golden Goblin with drill that has the 20% powder omelet, or mithril drill? Just take the omelet off of the other drill and put it on the mithril drill. And then you get both. That's the best way to do it. Smile. Depends on which mithril drill, I guess, because doesn't the higher mithril drill give 20% as well? I mean, if it's both 20%, then yeah, no. Where you from? I am from the United States of America. From North Carolina, Mr. Beastland. And no, I've never seen him. I think he lives a couple hours. I don't know. He's pretty far from where I'm at. Higher one gives 40. Okay, well then, I mean, just feels like a pretty simple answer. Whatever gives more, right? Pick W. Math do be mathin'. 40 is in fact more than 20. So probably go with the one that gives 40. Probably the strats. Okay, there we go. Destroyed. Ah, I killed that too soon. That's sad. In the UK, very nice, very nice. Fried my brain powder grinding and sleeping. Fair enough. Can I ask you something? If I need an editor or an artist? No, I do not. Fun and farming in the same sentence. Might find your lobby again. How dare you? How dare you threaten me? Messed up. Do. Go for this. Destroyed. Can't wait to spend every chimera I get for the foreseeable future on Flay. Oh man, gonna have chimera Flay. That'll be interesting. That'll be something to see right there. Doesn't Future have one of those? I feel like he got that when Bayou came out. Do. So I did get the rock pet upgrading yesterday after stream. So it'll be ready in like a day and 3 hours or something. 3.5 hours. 27.5 hours total. Something like that. So that's happening. But this is our last boss to hit 26 mil. If we don't drop a Warden Heart or die here, then no Divine Gift today. Feels bad, mans. Still having to swap to the day for now. Gotta do what you gotta do, man. Gots to do what you gots to do. Alright, no heart. Feels bad. Oh, swell. Do. Yoink. Send it. Oh snap, lobby's starting to fill up, boys. No bueno. Oh dang, there's only an hour and a half left in Great Spook. RIP. No more dark candies. After that. 07s, dude. 07s. Finally gonna be free of fears. Yeah. I have to worry about the darkness showing up randomly. Because it do be kind of random. You know what I need to do? I need to finish Silk Song, dude. That's what I need to do. What do you mean, Rip? Great Spook is so bad? I mean, if you're in dungeons, yeah, it's annoying. I don't mind it here, though. It's like 200k. Stonks every now and then. Plus whatever money you make off the regular candies. But it's like 100k per thing that you kill. Extra money is extra money when you're doing revs, dude. Things making me like a couple extra mil an hour. Straight up. They block arrows in M7. Well, I'm a mage, so sounds like a skill issue. Just left click with your claymore, SMH. Crown not eating coins from regular mobs now is neat. That is true. I didn't really think about that, but yeah, I guess I'm getting scav coins for once. That part is nice. That is very nice. Yo, enchanted book, very pog. Very pog indeed. Yeah, boys, I'm so hyped for this event, dude. So again, we're probably not going to stream tomorrow or Friday, since I'll be probably streaming every day that Diana's here. Again, I'll be doing a later stream on Sunday, most likely. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm using Crown for revs because I still like having the speed. I don't have a 9-star Infernal Crimson helmet, and I prefer the speed to the Warden helmet, so it's still better for me. Can't wait to speedrun 500 mil coins on my crown this event for real. Good times, dude. Yeah, I gotta get just a casual 860 mil for the memes. For the memes. Shouldn't be too bad though, right? Surely. For real, for real. What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Come here, boy. Cooked. Almost got up to like 5 7s on my purse number there. But sadly, no. Oh yeah, I should have actually, yeah, we got a little bit of money to claim from that. Always forget about that. Let's sell these. All right, should we try this with the ult Jerry? Or aspect of the Jerry? Let's see how much damage we do. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's currently broken. Oh, that's the problem. Alright, I guess I gotta swap to 1.21 to get that off. Well, that's annoying. Could I take it off in Hex? No? Ugh. Alright, hold up. Let me swap versions and we'll do that. I just want to see if we can do it with an old Jerry. Because why not? Just do latest version. They even turned Fist Fillet into a cow mid-run. That's crazy. That's crazy. You just get one tapped if that happens. I feel like that's what would happen. You just get one shot. Just takes all your armor off, get one tapped in part 5. Good times. Make sure to stay hydrated, boys. Wait for it. Yeah, I need to be a Hollow Knight, man. I haven't done that yet. Yo, what's good, Luffy? How's it going, dude? All right. Stretching. What you doing? We're launching 1.21 so I can take the wooden singularity off of my aspect of the Jerry that I never took off. And then we're going to go back to 1.8 and I'm going to beat up something. I think first cat of 100 cow. Nice. Skyblock? Yes, sir. Yep. We've been doing revs all day. My magic find has been nerfed slightly. It's not too bad, honestly. If I had Divine Gift leveled up on it, I think it'd be either like one less magic finds than I had before with my halberd instead of the other. What in the world is with my chat? That's not right. Good grief. Yeah, 1.21.10 has issues apparently. My game gonna crash? I think my game just crashed. No, I hear stuff. Hello? We might have to restart. Let's try this in a different version, shall we? Good grief. Try and get Bonzo staff? Gotcha. Usually just selects 1.21.5 so don't have to suffer DLC breaking. Yeah, I think I gotta get Lunar, man. It's so annoying. So annoying, man. I don't know why it's so hard for them to have like just bought DLC and let them do their thing, and so they're just making more money off of it, but just bought it and stopped updating it. So frustrating. Lunar, what happened to the launcher I love? 07s. Ay. Use fabric. I might end up doing that just to spite Lunar. For real. Alright, let's see. Where's this dude at? Right here. What's up, dude? Reclaim. Give me. Pick up. SMH. There we go. Alright. Yay. First try, for real. Good grief. Good grief. Alright, now we'll see how much damage we do with this thing. I was doing 85 damage with it before. I don't know if that's gonna cut it. At least we got the singularity to sell now. Let me turn on my this. They stopped updating so hard that even Quick Bite isn't on the enchant list yet. Oh man, it's bad out here. How much can I sell this NPC for? Sad. Yoink. Alright, hopefully that sells. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, those sold. Cool. Cancel this. Do I have this on my axe right now? Don't know that I do. Yoink. Huh? That is an axe. I already have it, I guess. Is that the plus 32 thing there? Maybe. But it's only supposed to grant 25. I'm so confused. This is an axe. I think the update broke it, bruh. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Survivability in dungeons is trash. Might have to do some cata leveling low key. It's usually the what's it called? The remedy, I guess. Usually the fix. All right, let's see how much damage we do to this thing now. Oh, hi there, fella. Come up here and not be rude about it. Please. Stop bringing your friend. I want a 1v1. Dude, this guy, he's not aggroed, by the way. For real, for real. Our aggro range is so tiny. Okay, yeah. Cool. Come back here. Oh, wait, I hit him with the... Killed him with a halberd. Let me do it with Aspect of the Jerry on this next one. For real this time. I mean, 140k. That's not too bad, honestly. I was expecting worse. I was expecting a lot worse. I have literally, like, no sharpness or anything on this. This is just Old Jerry. So this is not bad at all. No sharpness, no smite, no nothing. Kinda crazy. No reforge even, like. Bro's getting cooked. Boom, boom. Alright, I'm swapping to halberd for the last hit so I get actual magic find. But there you go. There's the AOTJ. Very fancy. Might be forced to swap to forge. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'll be swapping, but I don't know. Lunar, fabric, forge, whatever. We'll figure it out. Probably lunar, though. That's probably what we'll do. You're so rich, I only have 1 mil. I'm gonna be broke soon, don't you worry. This update's about to bankrupt me, straight up. It's gonna be bad. I mean, I've already spent, like, 250 mil in the last 24 hours prepping for this update. Like, it's taking my coins real fast. That's for sure. Yo, nice Hypixel. Let's go. Modrance loader's also pretty good, I heard. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of options for sure. But again, I'll probably go with lunar just to have the opportunity for some collaboration opportunities, you know. Get a 2B cape out here would go kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Would go kind of crazy. Meanwhile, every Iron Man made at least 100 mil from hoarding pet items. Real. Yeah, one of my guild members made 300 mil off of the stuff he had on his island. Like, madness, dude. Absolute madness. Easy coins, though. I made 500k because I had 2 shellments just chilling. I guess I actually need to save some remedies now. So I'm going to need them on... I guess I could get one for... I'm not going to get it for Baby Yeti, I don't think. I don't use it anymore. But I'll get one for the G-Drag. I'll get a relic for my other G-Drag. That's probably all I'll do. Probably all. We'll see what happens. We'll see what kind of shenanigans we pull. W-Man's in the game chat, by the way. Yoink. Let's see. Yeah, I do need to remember to claim stuff tomorrow. Gotta claim the rock pet, then we'll be done with bingo. Which, I logged in yesterday and it did finish like this slot here and this here. So we got, you know, some bingo points for that. Also this diagonal. So we're up to 119 right now. And once we get this one done, that'll be another 11. That'll put us at 130. Plus at least 20 for all of these, which this one we're looking like we're going to get even more points on. Which will be nice. Unless we just don't hit the fishing goal, which is possible because it seems like nobody wants to fish on bingo. Which is fair. Fair enough. but we'll get some points then. So we should end up with about 150 points if enough fishing happens. If not enough fishing happens, we're going to end up with like, what's it called? 149. So, could be worse. But if enough fishing happens, we might actually still be in top 25%. Should be. So, maybe we'll be alright. Yoink. I mean, I only got up to like fishing level 9 or something, so wasn't a ton of stuff. Didn't go too crazy. Only got fishing XP from submitting a fish to the witch in Galatia. Yeah. I mean, if everybody did that, though, it's not that crazy difficult to do, I feel like. I mean, you got to get to the end, of course, to be able to get the race fish, but nope the fish. Yo. Shard of the Shredded. Let's go. Easy money. Very nice, very nice. Shard of the Shredded, which is worth 10 mil. Alright, we got like 19 mil worth of auctions now, so we do have over 400 mil once those two things sell. And what do you know? There goes Scytheblade. Gasp. Also, RNG moment for real, dude. Let's see, how's the Rev flesh looking? There we go. Over 400 mil off of that. And what else? The candies, I can sell the candies. 4 mil. Sheesh. Nice. Very nice. Alright. Thank you, Ninja. We are now up to 417 million coins. Our armor set, we are running 3/4 Infernal Crimson. It is dyed. That's why it's so ugly. And a Crown of Avarice at the moment. Are you late game or mid game? It's a good question. I'd say I'm still in the early game, honestly. You know, haven't dropped every die in the game yet, so can't say I'm mid game yet. But we'll get there one day, for real, for real. Anyways, we're almost done. I need to get my mage runs done. That is the big thing. Just gotta get that done. Only early game, yeah, for real, for real. Because at this point, nobody's end game because nobody's got a mythic griffin pet. Do. Net worth's over 5 times mine. Grind is real, dude. Mine's pretty low for my level. It's pretty bad. What is my net worth right now? It's less than, is it 50 yet? Yeah, it's still less than 50, bro. Ugh. Maybe we make an extra bill off this Diana event. I think if we put enough time in, we can do it. Isn't there supposed to be a new level color at 520? Normally they do one at every 40 levels, yeah, but they have not done one for 520. I'm expecting what they'll probably do is let the levels stack up a bit, and then they'll make it so instead of every 40 levels you get a prefix change, and they'll make it 50. But right now, if they made it 50, I believe it'd be like dark red would be unobtainable, and maybe even regular red would be unobtainable. Because, hold up. Let me look. How many prefix colors are there? Prefix, that's the emblems. I mean, it goes up to 480, so there's 12. There's 12 prefix colors right now. So they'd have to let it get up to level 600, I guess, right? Or level 550 before they do the prefix change, I think. Or 600. 550 or 600. I guess it'd be 600. Yeah. There's 12 not counting the first one, I guess. There's technically 13 if we count the level 1 prefix color. Last time they reworked the colors, yeah, they could do that as well. But I don't know. We'll see. If they rework, they're gonna have to add more, basically, add more colors in, which I don't expect them to do. I mean, there's a chance that it happens, but I don't expect it. You know, are Bonzo staffs so expensive? What are they at right now? Can't be that crazy, right? 5 mil? Okay, yeah, that's a little bit. That is a little bit. Guess nobody runs F1 or M1 anymore. That's probably the reason. Think Taurus Canyon is coming this year? Nah, I don't think so. They said Greenhouse is coming this year, but they did not say the same for that. So I'm not expecting it to come out this year, which is interesting that it's called Taurus, because that's the guy from who, like, on the lava fishing. He's a lava sea creature. It's the helmet in the lava sea creature set. So I'm curious why it's called that. If that guy's just gonna be there somewhere, or if it's gonna be like the legend, like it's gonna be related to him somehow. I mean, it's his name, you know. For me, that's my net worth. I mean, gotta start somewhere, right? But yeah, I mean, if you do, if you go for hunting off rip, like, again, hunting makes a ton of money per hour, even when you're just starting. It's been like 2 hours getting forging 12 and finishing all the quests, and then you just make like 10 mil an hour from that point forward. At the very least, it's like good coinage, dude. How do you do hunting? So you just do the forging quests, and then you punch shulkers in the face all the time. That's the gist. That's pretty much it. If you have a waypoint mod, then it's good to have like the waypoints of all the shulkers. There's probably a video on YouTube that shows all the waypoints, but there's a lot of spawn points, so you just kind of run in a loop around and get those. And then also invisibugs are good too. How much are invisibugs? Those are 30k a pop, and then shulkers are 75k a pop. So they do take longer to get per, but still good money. Also the bears, if you do the panda bears, that's good money as well. But make bank like that. We get 3 magic find from Anguish artifact. That is true. Because of that, if I had divine gift maxed on my halberd, I think I'd be at max, or not max. I'd be at the same magic find I was at. It'd either be the same or one under, depending on how much renowned would give me from that. But it's pretty good, pretty solid. And what the real problem is that cocooning's not fixed, man. Like, how is cocooning still bugged? I don't get it. How is this still a problem? They added this like 2 months ago. It's been bugged for the last month. I guess they probably added it like 3 months ago now, but it's been bugged for the last month. And like, I spent 400 million coins on this thing. To get the Bloodshot reforged, to get it recom, to just get the item. Like, it's a lot of money. And I'm legit getting nothing for it right now. Like, what the crud? Yeah, 3.5 with enrichment. That's true. That is true. But yeah, like, for real, man. I'm straight up getting scammed right now. Should be getting like 30% more bosses an hour or something. 10 heat's gonna drop soon, easy, or 10 heart's gonna drop soon, easy 50 bill net worth, for real, dude. Again, if we drop a die, like I straight up can get like 7 hearts or something from RNG meter. So if we just drop the die, that's 700 mil profit for me right there. Be kinda goated. It would be kinda goated. Oh, and this time it's my internet. Good times. I don't know what the deal with that was. That was annoying. Dawn of Contagion lets you get up to 20 times the loot from mobs that have multiple entities tied together, like fiery scuttlers or magma slug. Yeah. Or apparently, primordial jockeys. what I've heard, I think it was Gauntlet that let you do that, or maybe it was Crimson Swipe. Might have been Crimson Swipe. But apparently if you kill Primordial Jockey, it might have been Crimson Swipe, then it gives you double XP, so you can just insta spawn. If you have enough combat wisdom, you can just insta spawn a boss from killing one of those. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Voila. They removed the damage getting from it, but that didn't fix the main issue. Yeah. True. That is true. Cooked. Gauntlet is kind of busted. It's kind of busting for real, for real. But hey, we got over 400 mil again. Still no Warden Heart though. Feels bad, mans. Maybe one of these days. How's my... We got 7k booster cookie bits to claim. Get us almost up to 100,000. Maybe I should buy one more. Because why not? Merked. 2+ years of cookie. Yeah, we out here, dude. The grind is real. Yeah, again, if y'all haven't already, make sure to drop a like on the stream. It helps out a lot. Smash the sub button. We're closing in on 30k subs. Trying to get there by the end of the year. And I think we can do it. I think we can make it happen. I believe. Why is my nose so itchy, though? That's the real question. That's the real question. Dang, we only got a Scythe Blade and a Shard today, which is kind of crazy because we got 0.5 mil XP. So, where the coins at, though? Where the coins at? And I guess, again, it isn't Aatrox or anything right now, so our odds aren't exactly super high. But still. Still, though. I wonder if I were to get enough Magic Find. How much Magic Find would I need to drop this die before 75 mil XP, dude? How much would I have to get to make it happen? How do you get coins on the Crown of Avarice now? You have to dig up Griffin Burrows, and the money you get from those goes into the crown. And also scavenger coins from killing mobs from Diana event also counts for that. So that's the way to do it nowadays. I did this, apparently, well, I mean, I guess most people probably know this, but maybe not. Whenever you use a Griffin pet during Diana event, even if you're not like in the hub, if you kill mobs, there's a chance that you spawn a mythological mob. So I did this one time. I was like, I think I was grinding like Zealot Bestiary or something in the end, and I spawned an Inquisitor in the end, which was the craziest thing. Imagine somebody does that now, but with like a King Minos or a Manticore. You're just in the end, bunch of Endernons, and you spawn a 100 mil health boss that one taps everyone. Like, oh, it'd be so funny. It'd be so funny. I mean, they wouldn't be able to fight it because they wouldn't have the Griffin pet to actually deal damage to it. But imagine everybody's coming over and trying to hit it and they just can't. Be kind of wild. Yoink. They removed that. Oh, I can't random spawn. Man. Would have been funny. Average Javis on release for real, dude. Do you have a max crown? Nah, it's at 100 mil. It's like 137 mil now. But who knows how much we'll get it up to during the event. I'm gonna be grinding, bro. I imagine we'll get it up to at least like 200 mil. Very least. Feels like spawning T4 Blaze and bringing it to spawn. Yeah, like the mini boss. Back in the day. Doing the T4 Blaze mini boss. Hit it with the grapple shot, go to spawn, and then There you go. Spawn a king minus underwater so it drowns. Is that the meta? I believe it. Big brain strats. Can the sheep not swim? Or can he not swim? Could go kind of crazy. Yeah, if y'all enjoying the background music as well, make sure to check it out. There's links in the description. Also, we got some merch, by the way. There is a pretty cool F7 shirt in the description, and also just the normal with the logo on it. And we also have one right here. Professional Gentle Gamer. Pretty epic. So check out the merch in the description. Yoink. Why are these guys so mad at me? Because I didn't give them free merch. That's what it is. That's why they're not happy. Yeah, Primordial Helmet's good. I usually recommend people run that in dungeons until they get the golden head for whatever floor you're running. Unless you're like a mage, or a tank, I guess. Everything else. Yoink. It's weird getting scav coins now from this though. I have scav 5. Scav goes up to 6 now though, right? With the golden ball or whatever. Not this thing. That's not it. What was it? That's the Luck of the Sea one. What is it? Bounty. Yeah, this thing. So you can upgrade to scav 6 with that. Could do it. Do I have it on my Dayblade? I got scav 6 on the Dayblade, yeah. I should do experiments today. I haven't done those yet. Do you have some more advice for T4 E-Man? I have Void Edge Katana. I deal about 900k damage and have full Final Destination with 25k kills, but I feel really squishy and die in the last phase. On T4, with Void Edge, get Vorpal. Wait till Vorpal. For sure, because... yeah, that's a little early to be trying that out, I would say. Just run T3s until you can get Vorpal. Because Void Edge does not cut it for T4s. It's just not enough damage, and because you don't do that much damage, you don't get that much lifesteal from the drain. So, I would just wait. Wait a minute. But dang, 900k with Void Edge is crazy though. Yeah, you'll be chilling once you get up to that. Be vibing big time. Yoink. Oh, mint Vorpal. Oh, okay. So we've got Vorpal doing 900k damage. I got 25k kills. Feels squishy. Are you using Enderman Pet? Or what pet are we running? Because Enderman Pet helps a lot. Level 100 epic. Goes kinda burr. Yeah, E-Man, okay. There's a talisman, or not talisman. I mean, there's probably a talisman, but there's a attribute that gives defense. I think the Zealot Bruiser one gives defense against Ender mobs. So you could get that. That'll help a little bit. I mean, it's only like 40, but it's something. There's also like Instone Protector gives increased defense as well, that attribute. Then there's the ones that give life regen. I think Shiny Fish is one of them, and then the Kraken Shard. Like those ones give good health regen. What are you using for healing? Do you have a Mana Flux and like Wand of Atonement, or what are we running? Time split time. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing it just inconsistently, then yeah, that's just because it's Vorpal. Once you get to Atom Split, it'll be a lot easier for sure. But yeah, I got both of those. Okay, cool. I did also use like Florid Zombie Sword when I was doing E-Man. I had like Wand of Atonement, Mana Flux, and Florid Zombie Sword, because those are all very helpful for the heals. Rev Slayer good to level up G-Drag Egg? It's not bad, yeah, but I'd probably recommend doing, like, I mean, if you can do E-Man with it, then that would be better, of course. Like, the higher level Slayers give more XP generally, so it's usually better to do those. So that's what I would say, is just can maybe test it out. I'm not sure exactly whether like Svens would be better, like T4 Sven versus T5 Rev. I would think Revs would be better since it's the T5, but I could be wrong. Just dropped my second locket at 102 Vanguards. Dang, bro, GG. Let's go, dude. Let him cook. I'm tempted to do more Vanguards. Try and go for Frostbitten die. Tempting. Very tempting. Eh. Gross. Hair in your mouth is not fun. Would not recommend it. Think Chimera price will drop. It'll probably go down a little bit during the event, but I don't expect it to go below like 50 mil at the least. But I'm not sure what it's going to even out at. Also going for dying. Gotcha. 2 Vanguards, no locket. RNG hates me for real, dude. Took me 33 to get the first one. Well, I guess my only one. Took me 33 to get my first one. First and only locket so far. But maybe we'll do more. Probably just buy at 60 mil. Yeah, that's a good call. Goes down that low. Thing is, it's hard to say because the drop rates of Chimera should be higher now. I mean, they are higher. It's just a question of whether actually more per hour get gotten, because it takes longer to kill the mobs at mythic rarity where the drop rates are higher. And you do need a lot of tracking to make the Inquisitor rates higher as well. And not to mention, now with the Dayblade changes, a lot more Slayer players are going to want their Slayer weapons with Chimera. So I'm going to be going for that a little bit. If I end up having enough money left over, I will go for that. So the demand for Chimeras has gone up now because of the Dayblade changes. But also the supply should be up. I think people won't have a problem killing the mythic mobs. Just again, like mythic Minotaur has 13 mil health. Like that's just, I used to one tap. I mean, I one tap the legendary versions, but against those guys, we're gonna have a little bit of an issue, I feel like. Friend dropped Frostbitten die at Lapis corpse with 286 total corpses. That's crazy, bro. Isn't Dayblade worse now? I mean, it's still good for mythological event, but it's bad for everything else. So that's why people are gonna want Slayer weapons. Did I say you want it on the Dayblade? They want it on their Slayer weapons for Chimera. That's why the Chimera rates have gone up, or could go up. I mean, because the demand is higher. Because Slayer weapons, it's more worth it to get Chimera on than it used to be. Finally home. I don't like school. Fair enough. Fair enough. Valid take. Approved. But yeah, I'm again probably not gonna stream. I mean, I usually don't stream Thursdays, but we won't be streaming Friday either because I'm gonna get up early on Saturday and we're gonna go crazy. Probably do 12-hour stream or something. I don't know, maybe not that long, but like 8+ hours. We'll see. See how we're feeling. Cooked. 10+ hours of my day wasted on school. Crazy, dude. Crazy. Yoink. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Cooked. Time to waste more than 10 on Skyblock. Yeah, 4 hours of sleep. Let's go. Nah, I'd be sleeping. I'm probably going to be trying to rest as much as I can the next couple days so I can have the energy when I get up early Saturday and try and get the grind. grind going. What do you use to edit and make thumbnails? I use Wondershare Filmora for the most part. I do a little bit of like Photoshop stuff in Paint 3D, but most of it's Wondershare Filmora. 10 a.m. EST on Saturdays when it'll be here. Yup. Or 6, not 10 a.m. 10 a.m. English. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get up, start streaming around 6, and then we'll go ham. See if we can get a party up and running, and just cook as much as we can. Because again, everybody's gonna be starting off with a legendary griffin, which I think now actually, if you didn't have one before, legendary griffin upgrade stone also requires mythos fragments, which I'm gonna need to make one of these, which shouldn't be too difficult, but it's gonna be a grind. Yo, flame up to level 513, GG. You have a 3D printer. I do not, no. Yoink. No, any best free one? I might try and start streaming and recording again. I mean, OBS, of course, is like the recording software that I use, but like everything else has watermarks is the problem. So pretty much have to get an editing software. Like pay for one. Because everything's got watermarks. It's just annoying. Hunter's gonna be the most valuable mob off rip. Yeah. Trying to get that handle. Be a big deal. Those mythos fragments ASAP. Are you lying? Why would I lie about having a 3D printer? Who to what now? I do not have a 3D printer, man. Heck W. I have a friend online who I know has one, but like I don't have one. Heck W. He sends me like pictures of the cool stuff he makes. He made like a one of those dragon things that a lot of people make with 3D printers. That's like it'll move around a little bit, but it's like fully made of plastic and everything. But good evening. How much did your magic find drop? It wasn't too bad. Thanks to the new magic find talisman, the anguish talisman, that helped a lot. But currently I'm getting like 5 less magic find, which I only have divine gift 1 on the halberd. So if I get that leveled up, then that'll help a lot. You seem like the type of guy to own a 3D printer, but be very protective over it. Who to what now? Brother, what? Huh? I'm so confused. How would lying about having a 3D, huh? I'm so confused right now. Yo, what's good, Lepsina? How's it going, dude? And the one you use is only $5 a month, but gotta pay it yearly. Yeah. So I mean, if you use it enough, it makes that money back. So it's a good investment. Generally. I mean, once you get to I guess it's an investment before you get to monetization, but once you got monetization, then it's not bad at all. 14 days till D-Iron. Oh, man. How are you? I'm doing good, man. I'm prepped. I think I have everything I need in place for this event. It's really just going to be hoping we get RNG carried early on, which I'm debating whether or not I'm going to use a common griffin off rip. I might have to, just so that I can get the drops, the hilts of revelations or whatever. Because let me just take a look real quick. There's the minus hunter. So at T1 it's a 0.25% drop. The 2% drop at mythic. Legendary though. Legendary is 1.5. But they don't spawn as often. I don't know. I think it might be worth it just to stick with legendary for me. It might still be worth it. Oh no. What event? The Diana event. We got the Diana V2 update yesterday, but the event doesn't start until Saturday morning. So we got 3 days until it begins. So we're just kind of prepping for that. Right now, full Hab Tactics 5 is better than Relic Reg with Day. Yeah, I mean, I only have Chimera 2 in my Day, so it's kind of guaranteed to be the case. Hold up, I don't have... Decision. Did I get my... Actually, let me make sure I have these. Yeah, we do. Alright. Making sure. Just making sure. Gotta mine gold then, I guess. That is grind. Badline have a Mineshaft Corpse highlighter? Yeah, I think they got waypoints for it. Yeah, Glaciate Mineshaft Corpse waypoints. Chat enemy to grind out 3 horns for my Crimson. Who to what now? But oh, for the Renowned? Got you. Yeah, that is a grind. Alright, fellas. Well, I don't know. I think we might call it a little early today. Just because we're going to be streaming so much over the weekend and everything. And that's going to be very hype, and I want to have as much energy for that as I can. So we'll do our experiments real quick. And then I might keep the Twitch stream going. We might play something else. Low-key. That might be what we do. So if y'all are on YouTube, make sure to check out the Twitch. Link in the description. And we'll see. We'll see what everybody wants to play. Because I got a couple games that we could run that I would enjoy. Just switch to Lunar. Still got to find the mods. Yeah. I don't know how that'll go for me whenever I do that. We'll see. Hopefully it all goes pretty smoothly. That's the dream. Pink, lime, orange, aqua, lime, pink, yellow. But make sure to stay hydrated, fellas. Yo, what's good, Cosmos? Welcome to the Twitch. Yoink. There we go. Clash Royale. Bro, I haven't played Clash Royale in ages, dude. I still got my Clash of Clans base, which is almost done. I gotta level up some, well, not almost done. Almost done for this Town Hall level. I'm at 14 right now. Almost ready to upgrade to 15. Problem is, they do have the, like, half prices on every upgrade right now, which is really good. Because I have, like, 200 walls that I have to upgrade. They normally cost 3 mil a piece, and it's 1.5 mil right now, thanks to that. So, I'm just working on the walls now. I do have, like, 1 more Barbarian King and 2 more Archer Queen upgrades as well. And then we'll be done with that, and then it's straight up just walls. The grind is real. Alright, let's see what we can get out of this. Surely something good, right? Sold. Snag one of these. I think we only have 1, right? I did these yesterday. Yeah. Yoink. It's not looking ideal. It's not looking the greatest. I got 89,000 trophies in Brawl Stars and like 5k in skins. Good grief, dude. Yeah, I was playing, I was actually playing Squad Busters every now and then. But they're like, they've canceled the development of it now. So they got like 1 or 2 more updates dropping. And then it's gonna be done. Which honestly might make it more enjoyable. I don't know why I clicked that one. Might make it better. Because I feel like the thing with Supercell games now is they're so pay to win. So it low-key might be better with not having all the pay to win stuff going on. Might be fun. Titanic experience bottles discovered. No monies though. Maybe I should sell these. Might be worth it. Or this. I don't think we need the 2 contact slots really nowadays. I don't know. Maybe we do. Where's the, let's see, Abby case? Yeah. This one's combat wisdom. Yeah, I mean, that's better for me right now, especially. So, alright, well, there's 37 minutes left in the Great Spook, but that is going to be all for us today. Again, we are currently ranked 70th. Dang, we dropped 4 places. 37% to 523, 70th in Skyblock XP. Not too bad. But I think that's going to be it for YouTube. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like. Again, smash the sub button. We're closing in on 30k subs for the red name. How close are we? Let's see. Oh, please work on me. Yoink. Let's take a look, see. We're getting there. 28,412. So if y'all want to be pre-29K gang, pre-red K, or red K, pre-red name, make sure to smash the sub button. How much XP you missing? I know I'm missing 31 from dungeons, and that was like before Diana update. I was missing 31. So whatever else is added by Diana update. We're missing all the bestiaries, which I think is 120. We're missing 25 from the brain food thing, and then whatever else is in museum. So I'm not sure exactly how much XP is left from museum, but whatever XP from that as well. So we've got like 2 levels to get though. It should be over 2 levels. But yeah, that's gonna be all for us. So y'all have a great rest of your day, and God bless.